Welcome back to Brick by Brick. I'm Sam Lyman, and today we're going to be talking about what to do when the value of your LEGO sets drop. So one set I bought a while ago, and I've shown on this YouTube channel before, is the LEGO Death Star Cannon. So this has been a decent set for me. I got these with varying prices from $12 to $14. The MSRP for $16, so I got a pretty great deal out of it. And I was hoping it would go up in value pretty quickly because it followed a lot of the rules I use that I apply to most of the LEGO sets I invest in. It's a LEGO Star Wars set, which usually do great, and it's from one of the original 3 Star Wars movies, and it has one unique minifigure. The other one is pretty normal and not unique, but I thought it would be a good investment. And it has been okay, but it is not gone up in value as fast as I was hoping. And I've had plenty of sets that do drop in value. But the most important thing to remember when this happens is not to panic. If you're a great example of this, it's not in LEGO investing, but in the 2008 financial crisis, a lot of people, when the crisis struck, just sold all of their stocks and got rid of all the investable assets they had. If they had kept those for a few more years, they could have made 20% more than what that was initially worth. But because they sold it at a loss, which you don't need an economics professor to tell you that is not going to be a good thing to do for your investments. So make sure to not panic when the value of your sets drop. Like I said in my previous video, especially if it's before the time frame I recommended, worry about it even less. If LEGO hasn't stopped making those sets, worry even less. The price when LEGO is still making them is going to fluctuate based on how many LEGO has created and what the supply is and what the demand is. But the demand will decrease a little bit after LEGO stops making the set, but supply will decrease like crazy because there's no no versions of that set that are being added to the market. So make sure to not panic, remain level-headed, and the last tip I have is create a price range. You want it to be pretty far on the low end, and I usually say double the value of the initial value of the set on the high end. So for example, this $12 set that I got for $12, if it ever went to $5, I would sell it because that almost would never happen. But if a lot of these sets were being sold for $5 or less, I would sell mine because I don't want to lose all of my money. Or you can just open the set and build it. That's another option. So I would say $5, and then, but if it ever doubles in value, so if I can ever, if most of these are being sold for $24, then I want to sell it. Or you don't need to sell that, but that's when I recommend selling it. So keep calm, have a price range in mind of what you're willing to sell that set for, and you'll be a great LEGO investor. Thank you. This has been Brick by Brick.